training camp 2024 back together. Now we get a first look at some of what these defenses can do, some of these linemen. Let's see if we can get some good stoppage. We got some of the offense and Bryce Young coming to the line, scrimmage. We're going to see if Bryce can complete this pass for a touchdown. Let's see what he can do. Let's go, Bryce. Got Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. Once he got open, you don't got all day, boom, touchdown. Yeah, it's Matthews, by the way. So, right here in the end zone, I got a perfect shot at Bryce. For those who don't understand what this guy can do, his arm looks live. Now, I must say, he's made a couple errant throws that I wouldn't necessarily agree he should have thrown. But aside from that, Miles Sanders looks pretty good. Bryce's arm, believe it or not, guys, is as strong as some of the other guys. I see it in person. It's about on the same level of Andy Dalton's arm. You see Andy Dalton standing over there, number 14. But I got to say, Jack Plummer's arm is a little bit stronger. I can tell by the way he throws it and the way the ball spins off of his hand. But Bryce's arm is plenty strong, guys. Look at this. There's Bryce. Boom. Touchdown. There we go. So this is what we're going to see out of Bryce all season long, guys. All right? So if I had to rank the arm strength, I would go Jack Plummer is the strongest. I would say number 2. Well, actually 2 and 3, 1A and 1B. Andy Dalton, Bryce Young's arm is pretty much on the same level, I would say. Their arms look equally strong to me. You know, a couple throws here and there, they look a little different. Here's Bryce back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what he can complete. Got trips over here. Boom, touchdown. Deontay Johnson. So the short yardage stuff we know Bryce can do extremely well. So Bryce can complete those passes. He threw a lot of warm-ups, 5 to 15 yards. He was threading those like it was no problem, okay? Jack Plummer threw some really nice balls, except he throws a little high off the fingertips of some of these guys. I guess that's a microcosm of his height. It's probably got a lot to do with it, but aside from that, he throws a very nice ball. It's very nice, tight spiral. Yeah, it's very strong. He doesn't have a weak arm by far. I can see why he can sling that ball probably 50 or 60 yards with no problem. Probably off his back foot, he can do that. But despite that, though, Bryce is plenty capable of throwing that ball and throwing it deep with velocity, with accuracy. I don't see any problems with the way that he winds up and throws it. His footwork looks way better than it did last year. I got to say that. His footwork is on point. The way he hustles to the line is on point. The way that he directs people is on point. And his improvisational skills are beginning to look spot on as they did last year, but now we're getting to see a little bit more of that. There was one play where he was streaking down, broke out of the pocket. Pocket collapsed on him. He had to break out, flushed out of there. And I think it was Miles Sanders or either Adam Thielen kind of came loose, and he threw a crossbody pass that was kind of off kilter, off platform, but he completed it though. You know what I'm saying? It looked really good. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that we're going to need to see out of Bryce to get the most effectiveness out of his game this season, okay? But aside from that, man, he's looking good. He's throwing really tight balls. Look at this. Okay, there he is right there. Boom. Watch the speed on this ball. Boom. No problem. Completing that pass. No problem. Okay? Look at that. Boom. That's Andy Dalton. Overthrow. That's Andy Dalton again. See that pass? Good pass. But to me, it looks very, very similar. And there's Jack Plummer. Watch the ball come off his hand. Boom. Nice ball. Jack Plummer's got a rocket for an arm. I'm not gonna lie, his arm is very strong. I never underestimated that. I always knew his arm was pretty strong. Look at that. Boom. Very nice. Okay? But don't get it twisted though. Bryce Young is still the leader of this offense. And his arm is plenty strong. Okay? I've seen him make throws today that most of these people didn't even attempt to throw. He went pretty much off kilter with a lot of them. He took chances today. That's what I wanted to see out of Bryce. Let me tell you something about the way this coaching staff runs this practice. It's a very well-oiled machine. Okay, very well-oiled machine. It's like they have no lapses on the way the offense and the defense hustle on the field. They're getting on the field, getting off. They're substituting really quickly. Everybody is being able to basically get to their respective position on the field without any hindrance. Okay, without any debacles or confusion. Doesn't look like anybody's confused. Looks like everyone knows exactly where they're supposed to be. Everyone seems to understand what they're doing out there. No one seems to look lost. The continuity on this team seems to be out of the sky right now. Okay. There's Bryce again. Arm strength. Boom. You can't tell me that's not a tight, strong ball. It's strong. Look at this. Boom. Nice tight spiral to Adam Thielen. Okay, one to Deontay Johnson, one to Adam Thielen. Very strong. Look. Boom. These are passes that Bryce can make very, very easily. Now you see he's lined up on the 20-yard line. So that's a good 20-yard pass right there. Look at this. 20-yard line. Boom. Well, that's like more of a 13-yard pass. But he's easily throwing it well within the end zone. Boom. That's Jack Plummer. Look at that. Jack Plummer's got a rocket on him, man. I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. Boom. Okay. Jack Plummer looks pretty good. Boom. Nice pass. Completion. Okay. Look at that. Boom. Nice. Okay. All right, so got Jack Plummer up here again. Bang. Look at that. Throwing it nice. Look at that. Boom. Jack Plummer's got a live arm, guys. Not gonna lie to you. Now, I don't know how he reads coverages and all of that stuff, but as far as the arm strength is concerned, he's got it, man. No doubt about it. Look at that. Boom. All right. So, just so y'all know, I seen Bryce run the offense pretty well. He led good passes. He overthrew a few. Some of them got broken up, good defense. And some of them were interfered with as well. He got a pass interference in the end zone. I saw him throw one pick. It looked like a pick six to me. I hate to see that, but that was earlier. That was in 707s, I think that was. But he threw a pick six along the sideline over there. And the guy ran it all the way back. So that was pretty disheartening. But it didn't look like it was all his fault, though. It looked like somebody jumped in his face or something. I don't know what happened. But as far as like throwing a good pass, he did it. What's up, Omar Tillman? What's happening with your brother? Glad to see you in here. Hey, Miss Raven. Raven's talk with Miss Yolanda. How you doing? Glad to see you in here as well. Going, throw a little bit of coverage out here to see if we can give our Panthers fans. We got a lot of fans out here. We got a lot of Panther content creators out here. I can't find any of them, though. Strangely enough. All right. So we're looking good out here. Look at Bryce. Hurries out the pocket, throws a nice ball. Boom. Adam Thielen. Back corner pylon. Easy. Andy Dalton. Flushes out. Boom. So if anybody's out there thinking that Bryce or Andy Dalton or these guys, you get a different feel for these guys in person. You can see how they actually move in real life in real time versus on the television or on replays on YouTube or whatever have you. So you get to see a complete ideology of how they actually execute these plays. You see them interacting with the coaching staff and some of the trainers or whatever in between every single snap. So you get a good understanding of what they're doing. Look at that. So there's Bryce rolling out. Boom. Front corner pylon. Catch to Jonathan Mingo. Okay. There's Andy Dalton rolling out. Same thing. Boom. Now I want to tell y'all something that's surprising. It's Jack Plummer. His arm is a little stronger than both of these guys. Just a little bit. Look at this. He's a bigger dude, too. Look at that. His ball comes out a little bit, I would say about 5 or 10% more PSI or strength coming out of that throw. So I would say his strength is a little bit more hands-on, but here's Bryce. Watch this. Bryce has a gun on him, too, believe it or not. Look at that. He threw that over there to Deontay Johnson with no problem, okay? So I'm here to tell y'all, if you don't think Bryce Young has an arm, you're wrong, okay? Now, everyone on all the platforms know me. I'm very, very unbiased with approach, I'll tell her how it is. If Bryce Young didn't have an arm, if his arm was weak, if he was not so strong or not so good or whatever have you, I'll let you know. But yeah, Omar, you're right, little brother. Bryce can't hit the quick throws. He's working through his progressions deep. He is making deeper throws today. I saw him throw a couple. But right now, it's like they're working the short part of the field. See, right here. You see him? They're like right here. I mean, you're probably on like the 10-yard line. Look at this. Here he goes again. Short pass. Boom. This is fade route. Boom. Catch. Deontay Johnson. That's Bryce again. Fade route. Look at that. Pretty. Boom. Catch. See what I'm saying? I mean, he's able to, throw these things and do his thing. I'm seeing him without any problem. Okay? He's making the passes. He's making the catches. He's making the throws. That's Andy Dalton. Fade route. TMJ. Boom. So you see the disparity in the quarterbacks as far as their size. Now, Bryce doesn't look small to me. He doesn't look little. He looks like he's supposed. He looks like about the size of most of the team. Most of these guys out here aren't really, really big dudes. Some of these guys are 5'11", 6-footish, around my size. Sorry about that, guys. Got a lot of wild connection out here. So there's the horn. We'll come back in a few minutes when the signal gets stronger. All right.